They always keep it classy.
No disrespect, but
Yeah, no disrespect,
say the
bro.
most disrespectful shit.
But yo, got a fat ass and they in the background. That's some big titties.
They are very sophisticated.
We're smart, man. We're smart motherfuckers. That's why this is the best podcast, because we're smart motherfuckers regardless of what my family thinks about it.
No matter what my kindergarten teacher said, I'm gonna be somebody.
And they're so cool.
My group of friends were a good group of friends. We weren't gangbangers. We were drinkers, smokers.
Bitch getters.
This is the Sorry I'm Not Sorry podcast.
Everybody, welcome back. We here for another episode of Sorry I'm Not Sorry podcast. It's me, the DEP. I'm feeling fancy. I got my mic stand set up and the camera. I'm looking official. I'm recording my first mixtape. Look for it. Also, follow me on Twitter and IG at DEP_sense. Turn it over to my main man, my best friend. Happy Father's Day.
It's your boy. It's always your boy. It's Holly. And follow me at ITZHOLLE, and you can catch me at my OnlyFans page at belly button penis.
I was gonna say, or thick as a snicker, I guess. I don't know. How you been, my brother?
Dick is a snicker.
Let's catch
I'm
you.
chilling, man. Happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's. Happy
Thank
Father's.
you, brother. Thank you.
Woo.
Thank you. I just
mean,
had to ignore my 2-year-old. She's downstairs in the office. I'm like, no eye contact. I don't want to talk to you.
I am currently ignoring mine. She is upstairs making noises, knowing that she's supposed to be asleep by now. But she probably doze off eventually.
Yeah,
you know.
she'll play herself to death.
I rub a little tequila in her gums and little cocaine.
Just like the fucking SVU, the gums, I feel it. It's coke. I wonder, what the fuck is the feeling? Is it gritty? Is it like numbness? Is it like immediate?
I think it's numbness. From my experience, it's numbness.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I have no experience with cocaine. I'll leave that to you and Rick James.
Me and Rick James has fun times together.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
What do you say? What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Yep. Slap.
Slap. Stupid.
Yo, I sent you a random picture. It was Rick James, Smokey Robinson, and
right.
And who else was it? Oh, Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, yeah.
And I was just like, where the fuck are they going?
They look like,
Blue-eyed bandits.
They look like booty bandits, if you ask me. Rick James looked like he was holding them because he was getting ready to take him down.
Yo, listen. Speaking of that, I read an interesting tweet and it really kind of upset me. It was the 60s was a wild time. James Baldwin would speak in the day and get taken down by Marlon Brando at night.
Oh yeah, damn.
I was like, oh my God.
Hey. We cannot discriminate on their booty love.
I'm not. It just caught me off guard. Like everybody knows James Baldwin is gay, but to like have like the Godfather and
it's funny. He was such a leader. Did they know he was gay? Because at that time, I'm sure just like the niggas were discriminated against, I'm pretty sure the homos were like even worse.
Bayard Rustin was MLK's right-hand man. He was gay.
Well, I could see MLK being like,
Yo,
I had a dream that wasn't gay.
Yo, you want to know something real interesting about MLK? You know he smoked bogeys?
Oh, for real?
Nigga,
he was stressed, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say the same shit. Like, if I had to march from Selma and niggas was a sick dog, so I need a cigarette too.
Right. And I have a dream.
So, I saw like classic pictures on Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, my brother. Belated.
Yeah.
Of MLK, and like it was like 10 pictures, and like 6 of them he had a cigarette in his hands.
Seriously, I didn't know that. I really did not know that.
Yeah,
I can't blame him, but I had no idea.
Yeah. Yo, My cigar intake has increased lately. I feel like I've
Mm,
smoked 3 cigars in the last 6 weeks.
damn.
Yeah.
You don't inhale, right?
No, no,
Bill Clinton style.
nah. But these cigars are old. I had them months and they stale, so they burn.
Oh,
So they burn quick.
right,
But
right.
I feel somewhat like presidential when I'm smoking a cigar. I'm dealing with my thoughts.
Yeah, man. As well you should. You're sitting on your deck, looking at looking at the view
Looking at my
from up there.
neighbor's pool.
They got an in-ground or out-ground. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, they got an above ground pool.
Oh my gosh.
So is it a pool or a puddle?
It's just a big puddle.
Yeah.
It's a big bathtub. That's what it is.
So funny story. I don't think I told this one. If not, sorry, I'm not sorry. So I got a trampoline in my backyard, right? And the kids was jumping on the trampoline. And my younger son goes, Daddy. I'm like, what's up? He goes, they got a pool next door. Why we don't got a pool? You don't love me?
Shit.
No, he didn't say you don't love me, but that's how he made me feel.
Yeah.
There's like, why don't we have a pool? And then my oldest goes, yeah, all we got is that little pool, and it don't even keep me cool when it's hot. I was like, damn, bro, don't get your ass in it. So I'm about to buy 1 million water balloons and hit them in the face with them.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to have water balloon fights at the end of every summer when my kids would be, my kids would be here. But now they're all over the place.
I would do it, but I don't want to clean up the condom remnants.
Yeah.
In my backyard. So
like you had an orgy in the backyard. Very colorful one.
yeah, with a bunch of small dicks.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No, I don't know, nigga. Actually, I don't know. Nah.
You told me about your little problem.
Nah. I got big problems, man. I got a big head. I got a big brain. I got a big problems, nigga. All that. I said I got a big problems.
You got a big problem.
Listen, nah, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go down that path with you, my brother. So I'm recording in the office now, and
Okay.
I have one of those swivel chairs, and I gotta remember that we're doing video, and I can't spin around in a circle like a big ass kid. And then also I have headphones on, and I don't want to fucking choke.
You be spinning mid-sentence.
Like I'm eating popcorn.
Yo.
Yeah.
We did a movie day today.
What?
I gotta
What
buy a
y'all watch?
projector. We watched Artemis Fowl on Disney
How
Plus.
is it? How is it?
It was whack.
We had movie night. Where we watched one movie.
Yeah.
We watched Dumbo, the live action one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that yet. It's on Disney Plus though, right?
Yeah. My kids
I
watched
don't think
it.
I saw
I read my book while they were watching it.
Yeah.
And
I was
then-
really on my phone and Princess was on the computer.
And
But-
Pornhub.
So we had popped a big ass bowl of popcorn and watched it. And even my son was confused. He was just like, I don't get it. They said this and this happened. It's like Harry Potter meets Peter Pan meets The Matrix.
So I don't
like
want to see
literally.
none of that shit. None of it.
Literally, it's weird. It's
Yo,
weird.
side note, The Matrix really didn't age well. It looks horrible, man.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. When I watch
And
that, I can't even try to watch it.
And you can't even follow it. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it's
But I watched a really like one of those fan theory videos, and they said that Neo wasn't the one. Agent Smith was the one.
oh, the girl.
No, Agent Smith.
Oh, the bad guy,
Yeah.
the villain. Yeah. He was. That's right. I get that.
Trinity is the girl. Right?
Trinity is right.
With her stupid ass. I just thought that shit was uber stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I watched it one day recently, and I was like, what what was so interesting about this?
I think it was just a new type of vibe, you know, as far as movies go. It was a new type of imagination. Just a new thing to watch because they didn't, you know, before Matrix, there wasn't really anything that was that
Really.
interesting.
Yo, you know they're coming out with a new Bill and Ted?
Oh, for real? I wasn't really a
Yes.
big
I
Bill and
was.
Ted watcher.
I enjoyed Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. I don't know the other nigga, whatever, from ER.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either. But
No.
no, I wasn't really a big Bill and Ted fan. I was there was some knockoffs. What are the knockoffs of Bill and Ted?
I don't know.
What are like Jay and Silent Bob?
I was gonna say Wayne's World.
I don't know.
Nah,
I didn't watch them either.
I watched the I like Jay and Silent Bob cartoon Clerks. I like that. And then I like Jay and Silent Bob and Dogma. I love Dogma as a movie.
I just like Kevin Smith, to be honest.
Okay. You dislike or you just
No, I do like him. I like him.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Kevin Smith. He's a big I think he's a big comic buff. Yes. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is.
And he's actually like a producer.
Yeah, I thought he produced like a Avengers movie one.
I think he produces the Jay and Silent Bob movies.
Yeah, he does.
He does some kind of production credit in it.
But those niggas ain't superheroes.
Yeah, no. I mean, for some, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe in Dogma. And
yeah.
Silent Bob, not Jay. He's just an asshole.
Yo, man, I know we're gonna, you know, we usually start with the politics, but I have a few disappointments I have to get off my chest.
Breathe,
and it's my top 3 disappointments. My first one I'm going to name is Danny Masterson.
Oh,
that is Hyde from That 70s Show, for those who don't know.
Yo, my favorite Hyde quote is, "The thrill of marrying a stripper wears off. When the thrill of marrying a stripper wears off, all you have is a woman with change for a fire."
I remember that. I mean, I still, like, I'm a big That 70s Show fan. I still watch it. I've watched it, you know, 1,000,000 times, and I'm not exaggerating. I've watched it 1,000,000 times, and it's not an exaggeration. And I watch it to bed because I've seen it I've seen every season so many times over that it just.
How many seasons did they have?
I believe like 9 or 10, because it was supposed to be the whole 70s.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Do they end up with like pristine jobs and adults at the end of the 70s?
No. Ashton Kutcher, who plays Michael Kelso, he's a cop.
I do recall that.
Hyde owns the record store with the stripper.
Okay.
Married to the stripper. He divorces the stripper eventually because the stripper ends up having like a second husband or something.
A second husband? Or what? She practice Islam?
Yeah. And then Mila Kunis and Wilmer
Fez.
Bama. Yeah, Fez.
Oberama?
Them two. I don't know. The nigga from Yo Mama.
I was gonna bring that up after.
Them two niggas got together, and I think, Fez and Mila Kunis, Jackie, they got together by the end of it. After she ran through Kelso and Hyde,
she stayed property. We call that crew love.
Oh my gosh. She ran through all of them niggas. I mean, it's a little sad, to be honest.
All those niggas ran through her.
Yeah. And what else? I realize
his light is bright as hell behind me, like the sun. You can't really see.
Yeah. You gotta put your head in front of something. Or move the camera. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Let me drop my chair down. I hate that shit. I really do.
But Yeah, man, he disappointed me, man. He's been caught up in this rape charge, and apparently between 2001 and 2003, he had raped a total of 3 women.
That's a lot of women. Well, one is a lot. No, so
yeah. One rape is one too many. I guess they were able to find whatever evidence they needed, and they're getting them. I don't know if they're, if he's been sentenced yet, but I think he's been in jail this whole time or something. I don't remember.
ain't nobody checking for him.
Nah, but he was actually in this show with Ashton Kutcher called The Ranch.
Was he? I didn't know he was in that. I'm not watching the show.
He was his brother. He played Ashton Kutcher's older brother. And they had to cancel. I think they were starting another season, and they had to cancel it.
Drop one. I saw it on my.
I think they did, but I think what happened was at the end, like they had to change it, and at the end of it, he had I might be wrong for people who watched The Ranch, that he ran away because somebody was threatening him for somebody threatened to kill him.
You're the only one who watched The Ranch.
No, I like The Ranch because it's another one of those like performed in front of a live studio audience sitcoms where they cuss and shit. They talk however they want to talk. Like I think Louis C.K. was the first one to do that, right?
Yeah, well, he got caught beating off in front of a bunch of broads.
Man, listen. So did I. But look at him and look at me.
Oh God.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
So,
all hands on deck.
Talking about TV now. Let's talk about what you've been watching.
Oh, well, wait, I didn't finish my disappointments.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I'm still disappointed, nigga.
My second disappointment is Russell Simmons to keep going with the rape.
On the record, off the record,
off the record.
Okay,
off the record. No, I think it's on the record because I think it's
on the record.
On the off record. I don't know.
That shit.
Yeah, he disappointed me because apparently he's got caught up in some rape charge too. And they I think on the Breakfast Club or somebody, I know Angela Yee had so the Breakfast Club had interviewed him, and then the chick who was accusing him of rape like kind of got at Breakfast Club for giving him a platform to speak, because you can honestly tell if you watch the interview, he was kind of like, saying that he did it without saying that he did it.
I watched it. I didn't think so. I think what he was saying is that I was an asshole in the 80s.
Right.
But I never.
Well, I think Charlemagne was telling him that he was an asshole, and he had to be like, yeah. Basically, I personally think when I was the way I took the interview, Charlemagne was trying to.
One?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The way I perceived it, Charlemagne was trying to save him
from putting his foot in his mouth.
Right, and he and he would start to go with Charlemagne and then swerve off a little bit, but then go, but then come back. But it was just like his answers they just weren't enough. He was like, well, he said something along the lines of, well, I got the wrong, what do you call it, from the girl? The wrong impression, I guess. Like whatever she was giving me, whatever energy she was giving me, I took it wrong and did the asshole thing. So the girl, the woman came on, and the women went on social media and was basically bashing him for giving him a platform. So the Angela Yee separately, I think, interviewed the girl, the lady, and
Lip Service, the worst podcast on the loudspeaker network.
So she was basically like, what did she say? I think I have it here in my notes. Matter of fact, it should be here right on my computer. Come on. She said something along the lines of an inebriated woman cannot consent.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't think that's true.
Why not?
Because if you're drunk if you're drunk, like there's some people, and I'm not saying just women, but there's some people who are drunk and can still make a conscious decision to do something. So you can't say in a broad statement that no woman who is drunk can consent, because first of all, most women, and I'm not saying it in this particular case with her and Russell Simmons, but most women know they're gonna fuck you when, as soon as they meet you. There's always been the saying, like the first 7 seconds into a interaction with a girl, she knows she's gonna fuck you. So more than likely she's giving into the fuck.
I'm gonna ask my wife. I'm saying go. Yeah,
More than
that's
likely,
gonna go no, nigga.
more than hell no. More than likely the drinking is inspiring it, like it's like influencing the fuck. So you already knew you were going to do it.
It lessens your inhibitions, I guess.
Right now, so I don't think that you can say that in a broad statement that no drunk woman can consent, because if we go with that understanding, then how is it so? How if a drunk woman can't consent, how can a drunk or drugged, any kind of intoxicated man,
inebriated person,
but man in particular, be held accountable for what they do in that encounter? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. This shit is
it's tough.
Dangerous.
It
don't
is.
even want to tread this
tough.
shit.
It's tough. Yeah. It's tough grounds to walk on, but but I just don't get it. To make such a broad statement to tell me that no drunk woman, and I'm trying to save myself because I've been in these. But I think for the sake of women, because what you're saying is women are helpless when they're drunk. So then we need to write into law that women can't drink in public, or women can't drink, period. We got to ban women from drinking alcohol, because then any man who tries to pursue a woman under the influence can be held accountable for something that they didn't, they weren't, aware that they may have been doing because they were drunk too. And according to Russell Simmons, he was doing a shitload of coke.
Yeah, so I read
Rick
Russell
James.
Simmons' autobiography, which is like sex, music, drugs. It was pretty fucking good. But
What, the cocaine?
Yeah, he talked about in the 80s, all he did was cocaine and chase models.
Yeah. So I just that situation bugs me too. My last disappointment before we go on. Motherfucking Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Which might be the most racist shit ever, but all right.
Taco Bell fired an employee for wearing a Black Lives Matter mask. An employee who had been there for 6 years. Fired him. Yeah. I love Taco Bell.
I don't want that shit.
And remember, how who was it when it was Finn Gucci? Gucci had did some racist blackface shit, and we were like
Gucci,
waiting for
Burberry, Fendi, all that shit.
We were waiting for Louis Vuitton to do some racist shit so we could boycott their asses.
Hey, did Louis fuck up? Let me know, because
That's it. I'm not buying any more fucking Louis. Throw away your Louis.
Yo, randomly, I haven't been in New York in a year. So once
it's been that long?
Yeah.
Damn. Because the last time you came out, it was for like a meeting.
Shit. No, I came even after that for a wedding.
Oh, you went to you was with your mom's, right?
I don't know. I can't remember. I might have been up there for work, but it's been a year.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I was at my mom's house and she was like, "Oh, you want to see my new shoes?" She pulled out some Louis loafers. I was like, "Oh, these my wife's house." They were, but them shits was flavor. I was like, "Oh, sure."
Nice, man. Yeah, but that's it. That's my little rant.
Yo, it's real. So let's save TV after we go through some unpleasantries first.
Right.
So let's talk about the chow man. I refuse to call him a man chow. the child man, Donald Trump. So where do I start? So Donald Trump wanted to kick off his re-election campaign with a rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth.
So we talked about this last episode.
Yeah.
But now, like, this is the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
So he moved it to today, actually. It's probably just wrapping up now. But he goes on TV and says, nobody knew about Juneteenth until me. I made Juneteenth famous.
Are you serious?
Yo, that alone, he should not have one black voter. Maybe him and so on.
It's true though. He might be right.
Get the fuck out of here.
No white person knew about, no racist knew about Juneteenth.
Okay.
Until he made it famous.
Got it. It makes sense. That strangely makes sense. I saw that shit. I was like, this fucking guy is a piece of work.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
How do you like open your mouth to say nobody knew what Juneteenth was until me? But
he said that at the rally?
No. He said that in a press conference before the rally.
Goodness gracious.
So, do you know who told them about Juneteenth and what it was?
Mike Pence.
You're fucking right. They were playing spades.
Dominoes.
Yo, a black Secret Service agent. Had to, like, hey, sir, like, don't be stupid about this.
Yeah.
Yo,
but it was a double. It was like a double negative that he was doing it in Tulsa and on Juneteenth because Tulsa was the
Black Wall Street.
Yeah, the place of black. Yeah, the establishment where it is. You know.
So, do you remember Mike Bloomberg? His initiative for the black community was called the Greenwood Initiative. Mm-hmm. That Greenwood was the name of Black Wall Street, like the name of the city. I was like, asshole.
Right. You know, somebody got kicked out of the Trump rally
for wearing that I Can't Breathe shirt.
A white woman wearing a I Can't Breathe. They literally carried her ass out. Now,
sounds fat.
Yeah, no, she was she was skinny actually. She was a little skinny old ass woman. Now, here's a few things about that. A few things about it is like, all right, I get it. You can't kick somebody out of a rally who has the freedom to do, to be there no matter what they have on.
It's a violation of the First Amendment.
Right.
One amendment.
It's only one person. She didn't come with a gang of people. She didn't have no gun, no knife, no nothing. I don't even know if she had a poster. I think she just had a mask on and had a I Can't Breathe t-shirt on. Now, I'm pretty sure she was going there in protest, but it's fucked up. And literally the cops carried her out and didn't let her go back in. Now, in any case, kicking her out could have been saving her from getting fucked up.
Or COVID, for that matter.
I mean, I hope everybody there got COVID, to be honest.
You said you hope everybody there got it?
I hope everybody there went and got COVID. And all that cheering, put all that COVID fucking breath in the air. Everybody breathe that shit in.
At the same time, take a deep breath on 3.
Right. So, but then my thing is like, all right, well, what if she would have went in there with a MAGA shirt on over the I Can't Breathe, and once she, would they, and then took the shirt off when she got in there? Would they still have kicked out, or would she got it like crowd tossed?
So they would have kicked the ass out, but honestly, I think you're right that it was to her safety. Yeah. So, like her being in that like environment with a confrontational shirt to those people could be very dangerous.
Yeah, but is it so when when Black Lives Matter, when people were protesting Black Lives Matter down the street, and you had, that one racist bastard who had his man's laid out face flat on the ground, and he had his knee on his neck, and he was like, fuck Black Lives Matter, and make America great again, all this other bullshit. I wonder what would have happened if there was any kind of negative energy turned towards him. Like, would the cops would have arrested the attackers? Like, I'm saying that to say, like, if she was able to go in there and they fucked up, the cops, I feel like the cops would have catered to, like, they kicking her out is already catering to the Trump ralliers.
Yeah, the way to Trump.
And I think that's sick. I think that's sickening, to be honest. But at least she's alive. Fucking, she made some kind of noise, because at least honestly, she showed them who they really are.
Like, I look not forward to. Yes, I do. I look forward to all of the aftermath after these things. So what stupid thing Trump is gonna say? Right. So is he gonna say this has been the largest re-election crowd ever? Because they panned around the stadium and there were a lot of fucking empty seats.
There were? I didn't get to watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you're saying that more than likely there were? More than
likely
there's gonna be empty seats.
CNN had pictures and it was pretty fucking empty.
Okay, got you.
But is he gonna say, like, oh, it's social distancing? That's why we didn't pack out the house. So a couple things, like, they were supposed to have a overflow, like, crowd outside of the people who couldn't get in.
Right.
And Trump was going to give a speech for them, canceled because there was no overflow. So, like,
shit is dumb.
I don't know what's wrong with people in the Midwest or people in general. So
they love Trump, man.
Yo, masks were mandatory.
They were not, you saying, right?
No. You can opt in if you wanted your temperature taken.
Wow.
CNN was interviewing, like, random people in the crowd, and they asked the guy, what about hydrochloroquine? And he was like, oh, Trump did a great job. He got enough of it for everybody. He goes, what about the FDA restricting any kind of, like, fucking distribution of hydrochloroquine for coronavirus? He goes, that's not true. And walks away. Like, the thing is about facts, normally when facts are facts, they can be validated.
Yeah. I mean,
like, if I say the sky is blue is a fact, you can go the fuck outside and see a blue sky.
That's not true. Walk away.
Do that to my kid next. Next time you say some shit like, it's not fair, that's not true, and then walk away.
Yo.
Oh man, I'm gonna try that shit tomorrow. It's Father's Day. Fuck that.
That is fucking sad. I mean, this is the world. This is the America we're living in right now.
So, yo, I had like a Zoom happy hour with some people from school. So, in Virginia, in Richmond, there's something called Monument Ave, and you can like drive down Monument Ave, and it's nothing but like homage to Confederate generals.
Right.
And it ends with Robert E. Lee. Mm-hmm. So they like spray painted on it, like they like this close to ripping that shit down.
Yeah.
So
it's all marked up, right? That nigga got tattoos. He got face tat. He got teardrop tattoos and everything.
Yeah, looking like Tekashi.
That nigga put 6ix9ine on his shit. We ran for the same joke.
Great minds.
Right.
Great minds. So he says my wife had a point that this is history and people just need to respect history. And I paused and was like, I'm not gonna go there with you because we're gonna end up not liking each other. It's bad enough now I don't like you or your wife, but I want you to like me. But I was thinking, I was like, the Nazis existed in history.
Yeah,
Should
right.
there be statues of them in Germany?
Right.
Like,
And it's not because they actually taught that history, taught that history in the schools to let them know like they had a jaded past. But in America, them niggas are heroes.
They're
These
shipping
Confederate
out all day.
motherfuckers.
Talking to my wife.
The niggas are deemed heroes. I read Trump's tweet in the last episode that he said it was having those bunkers named after the Confederate generals. That it's a sign of winning. It's like a rejoiceful time, and it's like, nigga, all of them niggas lost, and they were traitors. They wanted a different America from the one that y'all fucking love and celebrate and fucking cherish, to your deaths now.
So, here's an analogy I've been thinking about for a while. So let's imagine like a pillar, right? That pillar is racism, right? So then we wrap the American flag around it.
Right.
So in order to attack racism, you have to go through the American flag.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the quote-unquote patriots stand. Like, hey, don't disrespect America. And we're just like, hey, we're trying to get to racism.
Right.
And systemic oppression and white supremacy.
Right.
And all those things. All those tributaries from racism.
Right.
But all they see is like, oh no, it's my red, white, and blue, my Star Spangled Banner. I'm like,
assholes. Shut the hell up. Yeah. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. I don't give a fuck about your shit. That's what kills me. That's what killed me about niggas like Drew Brees and the bullshit that he said.
Don't disrespect my country.
But it wasn't just Drew Brees. It was the NFL in general. Because now all of a sudden they're taking this shit back, and it's like, how y'all niggas blackball this dude for doing what he did, which again, white people must not have gotten that fact because they probably did the same thing. That's not true, and walked away. That Kaepernick said, yo, I before I did it, I asked, out of respect to the army, to the troops, I asked an American soldier what was the best form of protest, and he said to kneel. He told him to kneel, but that's not true.
So there are so many things wrong with like the logic. Do you know you can't wear the American flag in any way, shape, or form? That's actually against the title. I don't care what it is, but against all the regulation. That's against the law for the American flag to be printed anywhere.
So I got to send back all my American flag condoms and butt plugs.
I'm just like, shove it up your ass.
I sell those on the black market.
By black market, do you mean white people?
So, whoever's interested.
So back to dumpster fire, right? So also today, 6 people in his like immediate camp have COVID.
They tested positive.
Yeah, they tested positive, and I was
8.
like, if I had 6 niggas I chill with every day, and they had coronavirus, I got coronavirus.
If I was sharing a blunt with 4 niggas that got herpes,
chances are you got some shit on your shit.
Oh no, that's horrible. I mean, it boggles my mind the way that they have treated Corona all the way up to now. But you know what? If Trump doesn't get it, excuse me, his followers are going to think that he's invincible.
By naturally like contracting the virus and maybe not making it.
It's crazy that they've treated this situation the way they have, with the numbers. But you know what? When you see the numbers on TV, all of these other people, all of the Trump supporters and whoever, conspiracy theorists,
That's not true.
Yeah, and walks away. That's gonna be our shit.
Yo, I have a skit in
I
my
love
head,
it already.
totally. Like, where you say mad facts and you just, that's not true.
That's not true. That's fucking hilarious.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That's not true.
Yeah, there's a way to do that. We're gonna do that.
I'll record my that's not true and send it to you. And I'll get the kids too.
There's a bug in here. So the numbers, you know, the numbers on CNN, MSNBC, you know, Good Morning America, everything, you know, everybody else that got the numbers, it's the Democrat numbers. I thought you were doing this. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm playing with a fidget spinner, everyone. If you're not tuned
stop
into
recording.
the YouTube, I'm playing with a fidget spinner.
Oh yeah, you fidgeting all right.
Yo, I had a fidget cube, and then it I keep a lot of toys on my desk, and then the kids feel like, hey, that has some shit. That must be mine.
Yeah.
And it turns up missing. So I have a yo-yo, I got a fidget spinner. Where is my Muhammad Ali? It's not about. It's just.
It's that I forget the name of that shit.
Whatever it is, yeah. And then my daughter grabs it and she goes, "I'm the greatest," and I'm like,
"That's hilarious." And I'm pretty.
That's not true. Oh man.
Yeah, I can't take it with Trump and his supporters, man. And what's bothering me the most are these black people that are so pro Trump, and there's a lot of them. I've been going through rabbit holes with these motherfuckers, man, and there's a lot of these black Trump supporters with these Republican conservative ideas, and it's sad.
With them like so much. Motier on Facebook, he argues with these motherfuckers every day for hours. I was like, I commend your patience. I don't entertain that much stupidity.
I have too.
That's not true.
I think we got a title, to be honest.
I don't want to say it because I want that to be the title. So I don't want to, create a misbelief that it isn't.
But I've been going back and forth with some of them too. I've actually, begin to entertain the nonsense. Usually when I get into conversations with these dumb fools, their talking points are always, well, aren't you Joe Biden this and Joe Biden that and Democrat this and Democrat. I'm like, y'all niggas don't know me. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of them, to be honest. I can't trust either one of y'all. Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, but then also said he still wants white people to be superior. He dies. Andrew Johnson is the one that pushed it, and he also said, niggas ain't shit. And then Lyndon B. Johnson, after JFK dies, pushes the Civil Rights Act, and then says these will keep the niggas voting for Democrats for the next 100 years. So I don't trust either one of y'all motherfuckers.
Yo, listen, you want to know why I don't argue with, like, I would say Trump supporters or anyone that believes that stupid right-wing shit? Because I'm petty and I'll just be like, suck my dick.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's it. I don't want to talk no more. Suck my dick.
Because at the end of the day, it's almost the best reaction, the best response to these motherfuckers. This nigga had the nerve to go into a long ass conversation with me to talk about, because he can't vote for, he can't vote Democrat because Democrats are about taking your taxes and paying, and giving it to the poor. And it's just giving them a reason to be lazy and eat off the government. I'm like, first of all, these are racist white people talking points. You sound like I would think that I'm talking to a racist white person.
You
I'm
are.
Like, first,
you
yeah,
are.
basically. And it's like, and that was, and literally that was the most sophisticated conversation that I had with a Trump supporter, where he wasn't throwing Democrat and Joe Biden and shit at me. It was like, I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden or Donald Trump. They're both bumbling idiots to me, to be honest. I
think both of them lack something mentally.
Yeah, common sense.
You watch the video. Common sense ain't common. Me and my grandma say it every day.
And youth.
Yo, did you see Trump try to walk down the ramp at West Point?
Yeah. He tried to make some kind of excuse like the stairs were steep.
It was a fucking ramp. You're right. You kept looking for stairs on the ramp. Fucking idiot.
It was steep and what the hell did he say? The wind was blowing too hard or something like that.
Yeah, he goes, I just ran down the ramp. Like, nigga, you damn near fell.
Yeah. That nigga, man.
So
he got something to say for everything.
So Amy Klobuchar, she dropped out of the contention for vice president.
Yeah, man.
So let's just say she was in the presidential race longer than she was in the
vice presidential race.
Like for months, she was just there and nobody knew.
So the article that I saw said that she dropped out because she said the position would be better fit for a black woman.
Yeah, I read that too.
I put the wrong emphasis, a black woman.
Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Mike Myers.
Yeah, he. I don't. It's gonna be tough, either way with a female VP, because America didn't really want a female president. In the first place, so
agree.
Excuse me, it's going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult for Joe Biden regardless. And I personally think that Joe Biden doesn't want a woman, let alone a black woman, white woman, whatever, anyway. I think he's doing it to cater to the base who he wants to vote for him. But we're losing right now. And I'm not going to say, let me not say we're, because I'm not front and center to vote for Joe Biden anyway. But the weird are the people who want to get Donald Trump out of office. We're losing that battle. We're currently losing that battle because Trump may actually have the popular vote right now.
I thought that
now he's losing,
led in the polls by double digits.
That's what they say, man. But we're
all the polls had Hillary Trump winning the presidency.
So my question is, we all know
she's a professional loser.
If who is he actually catering to? Who is actually going to go out to vote for Joe Biden? Because if you want to cater to black people, that's fine. But remember, black people only according to the stats, black people only take about this much of the population of America.
14%.
So we wouldn't even stand a chance against Trump supporters. Just black people. If all black people went and voted, we wouldn't stand a chance.
That's interesting. I want to look at those numbers. So
now, of course, his approval rating is always seesawing, but
it won't dip below 38% or something like that.
Because that is that's his main base. His main cult following is that other right. That 38%.
If that 38% holds true, you are correct. That if every black person who are eligible to vote voted against him, and the 38% came out, but it's 38% of the Republican Party, not the American people.
That's true, but if it was just black people, then
Yeah, but
we still would
so
lose.
let's say it's 50-50, then it's 19% versus 13%.
So
Yeah.
even with that, what white people are actually going to vote Joe Biden? I mean, now with the current situation where we're seeing a lot of white people that's out here protesting with us, um, uh, maybe it
You been
looks
in any
like.
protests?
Nah, man, I missed the one that they had here. I literally had just gotten off of work and I was on my way home, and I was like, I didn't know what time it started. So I was on my way home, and when I was coming down Ocean Avenue, I saw that they had the street blocked off. So I was like, what the fuck they got the street blocked off for? And I was like, oh, it's for the protest. But I had to go, I had to run to the store before they closed. So I tried to hurry up. And by the time I got back, to be honest, by the time that I got to the store, they had already started marching and shit. So by the time I got back, I was like, fuck, I missed it. That was the main one I wanted to go to. But now I don't even know. I don't even hear about it, to be honest.
Honestly, man, I am tired of fucking protesting and marching. My feet hurt.
I get it, but I owe it to myself, especially because recently I've just been so, energized by blackness. Okay. I've been energized by the times. I've been inspired to, just by everything that's going on, inspired to, to dig into history, read some books on, some historical books, some Black empowerment books. Just I've been trying to get deeper. Not that I even haven't been listening to rock and roll like that recently. I listen to a little System of a Down, but they're kind of like a Rage Against the Machine type.
Some good albums came out this week.
Hell yeah.
But we can save that for the next segment.
Right.
I'm only listening to black music. To quote Chris Rock, I got nigga ears.
So real quick, I want to show you a couple of these happened like 2 weeks ago, but I mean, some of this shit is just so hilarious. I want to show you these two Karen situations.
Let's go.
One is an old white lady who gets at this wasn't even a black person, it was an Asian girl.
Yo, I want to do a skit. That's like, do you complain about shit that doesn't concern you? Like, do you pull your sweatpants over your belly button? Then you might be a Karen.
Oh shit, we gotta do that. We're gonna do it, damn it. That is fucking hilarious.
That's not true. No, that is true. I do want to shoot like a commercial with some soft elevator music in the background.
Hold on, I'm trying to get
and
this
the
first.
solution to all of this is mind your fucking business.
Right. Or get slapped like this one I'm about to show you.
Oh, you got that one? I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's watch it together, like a family on Father's Day.
Take it mad long to load up. Come on, motherfucker.
You're not sharing your screen yet.
Yeah, I know. I want to bring it up first so nobody sees the porn in the background. My desktop wallpaper is a naked picture of me laying across the couch.
Bearskin rug.
Yeah, I'm laying across the
fireplace.
I'm laying across the bearskin rug, but my dick is touching my ankles.
Very.
That's
confused.
not true.
It's because he's sitting like a pretzel.
So let's see this shit. This is fucking hilarious. All right, come on. Oh, come on, motherfucker. There we go. You can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
You did say that she's going to her country. What is that?
Yo, she got a poker. The old white lady.
You a
And-
wild nigga for that.
Booty on her. Oh shit. She got her feet out. She's kind of cute too, the other one.
The old lady?
You are a bitch. Now turn around. Let's see that ass.
You
Go ahead,
be
bitch.
ashamed
Oh, my
of
shit
yourself.
freezing. There you go. Look at that shit move a little bit. Let me stop. I'm gonna get slapped.
I'm gonna throw up in my fucking mouth.
Come on. Oh.
Yo, that just
Rewind.
goes to show you that a smack changes your motherfucking mind.
Oh, damn. That was a quick slap too. Now she's
Oh
shot.
my God, she,
Oh my gosh.
That's what I
Get your
guess
thick
that's
ass
what
outta
it
here.
meant when my mother said she was gonna slap sense into me. That's what that looks like. You got sense slapped into her.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was one. And that was fucking hilarious. And now let me bring up the other one. Because this
I
one's pretty.
feel bad, not for
What's my
Karen,
daughter still
but for
up?
the other person, because like Karen's gonna she's gonna press charges to the fullest extent.
Yeah,
But this one pushed the girl first,
yeah,
and then she got the shit slapped out of her.
yeah. This is not from the beginning because I'm not, watch it from the beginning. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Let me just
Bunch of motherfucking ideas.
let me share the shit again.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom,
All
doom.
right, here we go.
I don't know why. I'm looking at my computer. I don't know why I zoomed in.
Next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna fuck you up. What did I say?
Look at this old ass lady.
The whole stairs to yourself.
She got a hat. Her hat say slavery. That shit look like slavery.
Get the fuck out of this state. Go back to whatever fucking Asian country you belong in. Okay?
Boom.
Listen, bitch.
You bitch.
This is not your home. We do not
Want you here?
You put that on Facebook. I hope you do. Because every fucking person will beat the crap out of you from here on out. Oh, Jesus, I want to stare.
You have an argument and nobody say motherfucker.
Bitch.
Even her bitch sounds weak.
Oh, thank you.
I like her bitch. I like the way she said it.
It doesn't sound mean enough for me.
Damn, Karens.
Yo, what's the moral of the story? White lady, mind your motherfucking business.
Right. Mind your business, lady, by the prophet. DMX.
Who
Those
also
people get it
said,
too.
he also said, I'm about to show niggas how you let me blow niggas. Wait a second, sir.
Prophesizing.
You missing a word.
Oh man.
I don't want to see you blow niggas, sir.
Yo, to jump to, because what you said about a hat kind of reminded me of something. So I was reading this article and I forgot where I found this article, but do you know that in Britain, the British area, they in I guess Great Britain or whatever the fuck you call it, they were paying reparations to slave owners.
I believe it.
They were paying reparations to slave owners because the motherfuckers, fucked up the economy by getting rid of free labor. So up until 2015, they finished paying off reparations
Recently.
to slave owners. Yes, literally.
Shit.
The article reads, this is from Tax Justice Network. I don't know. I never heard of them before, but that's where I found it from. It's hard to believe, but it was only 2015 that, according to the Treasury, British taxpayers, finished paying off the debt which the British government incurred in order to compensate British slave owners in 1835 because of the abolition of slavery. Whoa.
Yo, like,
Borrowed
to be white
20 million
world,
pounds to compensate slave owners.
to be white in
Wow.
the world, you just have it fucking given to you.
Wow.
To get reparations for losing your slaves is like, first off, somebody need to go slap the queen,
Yeah.
because even though she didn't enforce it then, she's still signing off on those checks today.
Because she ain't paying it. She ain't paying the reparations. As a matter of fact, as old as she is, she was probably a slave on her damn self. She's like 103.
How so she's like, she has to be at least one generation removed from slave owners.
Right. At least.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where she might have been a kid during the last little bits of slavery.
Yo, during I forgot what I was watching. They had people who were children, like 5 years old, during the Black Wall Street riots. They are like 90 now.
Wow.
And they were like, I remember having to hide for my life. And I'm like, gosh. So I sent you a video from IG about from Louis Farrakhan, where he was talking about that violence against white people is not something that is like in recorded history from Black people.
Right.
What white people fear is that,
except in Nat Turner maybe, but we're fighting for freedom.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was provoked.
Yeah.
But what white people fear is that Black people will do exactly what they did to us to them.
Right. And the fucked up thing is, as scared as they are for that to happen, there has been not just historical evidence, but recent evidence that shows that that's not the case.
Yeah.
That little bowl cut white boy walked into that church, prayed with them, and then shot them up. And the first thing they did was forgive him and pray for him.
Dylan Roof there.
Yeah.
And I think we just hit the 6-year anniversary or something like that.
That was 6 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, because we got a whole 4 years of Trump already. Damn, we survived 4 years of Trump. That's crazy. That shit is.
What's crazy is we survived 400 years in America.
Damn right. And these Black Trumpers are still looking for a master to serve. Yo,
it's crazy. Yo, let's jump to the other episode, to the other segment. I think we got a lot in store, and I don't want to rush it.
Right, yeah, you're right.
Right. So everybody, fuck with us. You stuck with us. Come back for some more. It's me, the DEP. You know where it is. You know where your butter. You know where your bread is buttered, motherfuckers.
You know where my butt is. You said bread is buttered.
No, that's not what I said.
Butt is. My butt is breaded.
Don't go away. More trash talk coming your way after we go pee-pee.
Only clan that we acknowledge is the Woo. Talk is cheap, tough talk costs you a wisdom tooth. The kids in blue dust me for crime, then they shoot. If I ain't the one protecting my family, is it you? Law and order, they ward the borders, then slaughtered daughters. Kept us complacent for generations with quarter waters. Killed our saviors and segregators. You telling me I can't afford this space? I make more than the neighbors. They told me we should thank God they even freed us. When they shackled and put whips to our backs in the name of Jesus. They wrote it in the law that said keep the niggas beneath us. The devil's in the details, but demons, they perceive us. 3/5 of human, population 13%, highest porn crime rates. Your stats ain't got me convinced. My little brother missing. He only 17. That's when I sent it to the store for some Skittles and ain't seen him since. Lock me in the system, tell me I can't leave, and keep the pressure on my neck when I say I can't breathe. I ain't even safe in my own crib because y'all can't read, and left away the hungry little girls that I can't feed. Candace Owens said, don't worry, white people. He was a criminal. And in fact, we're celebrating his life. It's really pitiful. It's hypocritical that you could fight and be so cynical and forgetting your Bible. Christ made a saint out of sinners too. But history repeat and leave us to blame. We're products of the same evil, but we people the same. No innocent man is entitled to lethal restraint, but it's going to take a genocide of whites to equal the pain. I'm saying, we ain't lazy. We tired of being patient. We riot until the nation's inspired. So if you hating, be quiet. Save your negative comments and bad vibes. Until it's changed, nothing else matters but black lives. It's Holly.
Welcome. You have arrived in Wakanda. Please make sure you have all of your belongings. Thank you for flying, and be prepared for some nigga shit.
Yeah, everybody, welcome back to the land of Wakanda, where the skin is melanated, the people are beautiful, and it smells like coconut oil. It's me, the DEP. I'm here. Follow me, DEP_sends. You know how this goes. You know where we at.
Yeah, baby. Once again, happy Father's Day to everybody, man. All the fathers, all the single mothers.
Right? No, never.
That's
never
not
single
true.
mothers.
That's not true.
You already know. You want to get me fired up, nigga? I do not.
Yo.
Again, I do not believe in Father's Day being for single mothers.
No.
Not for them.
Fuck that. You got any gifts yet?
Have you seen any Father's Day commercial?
Yo, I really haven't. I really have not.
I know.
I have not.
I know.
So I got a pair of Burberry shades.
Oh, fancy.
That's exactly the style that I like them. It's fucked up because
your mother got
them? Princess got them for me.
Oh, nice.
And I love her for that. She got me a pair of Burberry shades. She said she got me something else too, but she don't know when it's coming in. She had him mailed in, and I thought she was buying something. I thought she bought something for her. I thought she bought a pair of shades for herself. So I was like, "What'd you get?" Like, I wanted to see it. Like, I was actually interested in seeing what she got, because I was like, maybe I'll give me a pair of expensive shades, because I'm not the expensive shade type of person, not as far as buying them myself. I'll go to Rite Aid and buy me a pair, of $12 shades. I used to buy them from Dollar Tree all the time for $1, and they would last me for a couple.
I wear Ray-Bans mostly, but I don't really wear sunglasses too much. I don't go out in the fucking sun.
Oh yeah,
I sit in the backyard with a hat on.
I hate the sun in my eyes. I really hate the sun in my eyes. I wear shades all the time.
Oh, you know what? You wear contacts too.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah.
Like me.
Oh, that's why, because you don't wear contacts. You wear glasses all the time.
I wear glasses.
Right.
So like, if I put shades on, I really can't see.
I used to have, before I was wearing contacts, I used to have a pair of glasses that would tint in the sun.
I hated those shits.
Yeah.
Not your glasses. I mean, those lenses.
Right.
Yo, I got a picture of you from the prom where you got shades over your glasses.
Yeah.
I'm like,
man, that was so dumb.
Yo, I got some real throwback pictures, and I'm like, oh my god, like I thought I was fly. Like,
I got a bunch of them. I have a bunch of old pictures, because we used to, back in the day, we used to just buy disposable cameras. Now, today's kids aren't going to know what disposable cameras are. They were cameras where you would take pictures. You would have to spin the shit. You have to charge up the flash.
Mm-hmm.
And you spin the shit. You spin the film, take the picture, and then you give it to CVS, to their film department, and they would develop them for you.
So I laugh at those times because people were, not me, but people were taking nudes, and technically everybody at CVS saw your pussy.
Right, exactly. And I'm sure they passed it around.
Yeah.
Pussy. Look at the pussy here.
Look at this pussy.
Yo, man.
Everybody's smiling when you come pick up your blunts. Because they saw your pussy.
Right.
Pussy is a funny word to me.
It really is. It's a wonderful word. It's a wonderful thing.
Even when Dave Chappelle said Candace Owens had a funky pussy.
Had a stinky pussy.
Stinky.
Right, this stinky pussy. We got to talk about that.
Yes.
Father's Day, man.
Are you doing anything special for Father's Day?
No, I gotta work. I may, when I get home, I may be like, fuck it, let's go to the beach or something. Just walk on a boardwalk and just chill. But I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But this past
very
year,
nice of you and gay.
Yeah, I guess so. But
talk about our dreams on the boardwalk. Like what? Let's get drunk and make fun of people on the boardwalk. Like it's 2005.
Let's fight some
let's break up a cocaine deal and potentially fight two white guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, one thing I found funny about that night, I had on a knit hoodie.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to fight with a knit hoodie? I think I had on linen pants too. Huh?
I think you did.
Like you are not equipped to be tussling on the beach, but I was willing to.
Right.
Support everybody that's black, unless you voted for Trump.
Right. This past year has been the toughest fathering year.
Why is
for
that?
Me. Because
you got a 17-year-old? No, he'll be 17.
He'll be 17 in January, but it's just a lot, man, dealing with these personalities, these growing personalities, man, because especially the boys have been real difficult to deal with because they're so fucking needy. The girls are more, even my 2-year-old daughter is like, she'll be like, no, I got it. Cause she just don't want you to,
Yeah.
I try to put her shoes on for her. No, I got it. And if I put her shoes on for her, she'll cry and then she'll take them off and put them back on herself.
Yep.
That's how petty she is.
I was gonna say independent. Same with my daughter.
Petty.
So I think so one of the great things like I've really experienced since I moved into this house is that I have a grill. Yo, yeah. I will cut the grill on for 3 fucking hot dogs.
Nice.
So I think I'm gonna grill a steak tomorrow.
Would you have propane or charcoal?
Propane.
I never used a propane tank before, propane grill before.
It's a pain in it. Well, no, it's easy, but you don't get the flavor from the charcoal.
Now, that's what I was saying because like charcoal has, the only setback with charcoal is that sometimes your shit come out taste like lighter fluid. But charcoal
that's if you use too much lighter fluid.
Right, but charcoal gives that actually
hickory flavor.
Yeah, it gives that grilled taste.
So my wife's uncle put me on. He like grilled a turkey for Thanksgiving, and he bought this little box. He was like, if you put wood chips in it and then put it in the bottom, you'll burn the wood chips and you get that smoky taste. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm like, oh, okay. I got the box, so.
Yo, I think I'm just, to be honest, I think I'm just a little, I'm not going to say scared, but yeah, kind of a little scared to use a propane grill. Because don't you got to like cut that shit on and you got to make sure it's like not too high. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's
like cooking with a gas burning stove. You got to control the flames.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Honestly, I don't mind it. But back to what I was saying, it's just like, yo, I just sit on my back deck with a cold beer and just grill while the kids play in the yard or they sit in the house and I sit alone. But yo, it is quite relaxing.
I like that, man. I got it. And I need to get a grill because I've been wanting to grill my damn self. It's just that
Home Depot got everything on sale because ain't nobody buying shit.
Right. And I've been an avid Home Depot shopper because of that. But Yeah, man. Being a pappy right now, it's just like my sons, you we do everything for them. They get everything handed to them. They would treat it. The problem is when I had my son when I was young. So I gave too many outside people, and I don't mean like y'all, like we were all together
Yeah.
when we handling my son, but I mean like grandparents, uncles, you know, his mother's side of the family. I gave too many outside people a hand in helping raise my son. So everybody, my oldest son, so everybody put him on like a, one of those,
A pedestal.
yeah. And he was treated like a prince. And the same thing goes for my youngest son. He was put on such a pedestal too, to where they were both catered to, so nothing they ever did was wrong. So now when I'm here as a parent trying to correct their wrongs, they get mad at me because I'm telling them when they're wrong, and they'll just go back to grandma, grandpa, uncle, whoever, and they won't tell them that they're doing wrong. They don't tell them that that they're fucking up here, or you need to listen, or you need to do this, you need to be thankful for what you got, because you give them shit, and then they want more, and when you don't give them more, it's not fair.
You're not right. You're their friend as long as you do what they want. As soon as you don't, you're their biggest enemy.
Right.
I deal with that at a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, 2-year-old level, and it's very annoying.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's bad when they get real independent, and they want, and now like the 16-year-old just wants to do whatever he wants. Like he went to Florida to be with his mother. He signed paperwork at the airport that said that he had to quarantine for 14 days. That little nigga was right out on the streets as soon as he got there, as soon as he touched ground over there, he was right back out in the streets. And I didn't know, I didn't know that he was supposed to quarantine, because I thought Florida was like open. But then spoke to his mother, and I was like, well, keep that nigga in the house. What the fuck?
She was like, that you see how big that nigga is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But
I can definitely see the frustration and all that.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but it's almost, I mean, I guess I still enjoy it to a certain degree, because it's like, all right, well, I'm going to take pleasure in the after effect of my fathering, to see that I built this person to be a great person. If he ends up in jail, I'm not taking credit for that. That's your own shit.
That's your mother. Your mother. That's your fucking mother. Gosh.
Yeah. But I think that's what I look forward to as a father, is the after effect of watching these young boys grow to be good men based on the way that I guided them, through life. Especially because I'm a nigga, like I'm not like my pops. My pops was too authoritative and too,
Holy Ghost filled.
Right. But I'm a little more down to earth than that. So it's like when they have girl problems, yeah, I remember when I was fucking with, Sharquasia and them.
Sharkeisha, she punched you in the face.
That bitch Sharkeisha swung on me. And I took her out back and shot her in the ass.
My pinky toe.
Yeah. but yeah, I can keep them more real with them, so I can still relate as a person.
Yo, remember when we found out your father rode motorcycles? How cool that shit was.
I almost forgot about that shit. Damn.
I was just thinking about the relatable factor.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like so last year on Father's Day, I asked for a new iPad. My iPad was like a second generation. It was falling apart, and I was like, I need a new iPad. Yeah. Last Father's Day, everybody got a fucking iPad. All my kids. But this year, I didn't ask for anything. I don't want anything. My wife bought me some of my favorite beers. I want to just sit down and
Nice.
relax. Keep it real slow.
Can't really ask for more than that.
Yeah, because they ain't no Father's Day commercials. I don't even know what the
Right.
fuck to ask for.
I haven't seen no Father's Day commercials. I don't even.
Only for tools. I
Right.
don't need a motherfucking drill.
I got all that shit already.
Yeah.
Got all that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So, yo, speaking of that, I built a picnic table from lumber, like from scratch.
Yes, yes.
Yo, that shit was fun.
I sure it was, man. That shit sounds great.
Yo, the kids helped. Well, no, one kid helped. I'm my oldest. Everyone else just played in the garage
And play with the tools and the goggles.
No. They were like, "Oh, I'm getting this power wheel and run Daddy over while he's trying to drill." And I was like, "Sir, I told you don't get in there." And then you backed into me. Literally, you backed into me.
Kids are hilarious, man.
And now you're upset because you hit me.
Yeah, and I moved. That's the way my daughter.
And I'm mad. Like, you done hit me in the head. You done ran my hand over. And you mad that I'm mad. Just better leave me alone. And my father chronicles today, me and my wife, we finally decided that, okay, we can get the kids a pet. So we're like, how about a fish? So there's been like bunnies hopping through the yard and deer. So my son's is like, can we have a bunny? I'm like, yeah. My wife's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. So we said
you might as well put a bunny trap right out there.
We picked up a 5-gallon tank. That shit is like the size of my MacBook Air.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. So
wait a minute. Okay.
So when we get to the store, my wife's like, "Nah, that's not gonna do."
Right.
$300 later.
Yeah.
And I ain't get no motherfucking fish.
Wow.
That was just the tank, the filters, the setup, the stand, the gravel, the plants. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't gotta relax. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Y'all ain't nobody's father.
So what you plan on getting? Because if you get like tropical fish, you got the heaters and stuff for it?
So I got a heater, but I'm going to get fresh water, whatever it is. Like the kids are going to pick like, if it's up to me, they get 19-cent feeder fish, goldfish. But they may want something else. I don't really give a fuck.
Tropical, so freshwater fish are not nearly as pretty as saltwater fish.
Yeah, but it's a lot more
exotic
work.
And shit like that. But it is way more work because you got to keep cleaning that shit. The salt water has to be, the
salinity has to be balanced. The pH.
Yeah,
fuck
pH.
that.
It's still the same thing with the fresh water too, but it's a lot easier.
Not a vagina.
To maintain. Yeah, right, right.
I don't give a fuck about the pH of a fish tank.
It all smells like pussy. It all smells like Candace Owens pussy.
Oh man. So, yo, what you been watching, my brother?
Yo, I have been watching a plethora of things. I like that word. First of all, Dave Chappelle stand-up.
846.
What you think about that shit?
Yo, I loved it. I didn't think it was a stand-up as much as social commentary.
Right. But it was funny. He still had added some funny.
Yeah. Because I got pussy jokes. I'll tell you them later.
Yeah.
I think Dave Chappelle is our generation's Dick Gregory.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not sure how many comedians really took to Dave Chappelle's 846.
I also don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that exactly. I don't really give a shit. And it was really good. It was really good. Like he I think he did exactly what he needed to do. And I said it on CUNY Radio, where people like Don Lemon and other, social media influencers get on social media, and it's like, we're down here doing the real work while your favorite this and that is sitting in their mansions and not doing anything, but it's like these niggas are the reporters, like the rappers,
Yeah.
the comedians,
From street level.
I mean, maybe not the actors, but whatever. Like we are the street level people, so that's what we're here to do. These people are the reporters that are going to keep the shit, reported and keep the shit on file for years to come. So people like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are going to make the music based on what we're doing out here in the streets
And what they feel.
Right.
There's nothing worse than watching somebody like a celebrity, like being somewhere and have nothing to say. Like
Right.
they got nothing to add. Their only are there is just a fucking photo op.
Right. Yeah,
A
and
publicity stunt.
I'd rather them not be photo ops and actually be working on creative ways to express themselves and what's and express what's going and be able to report what's going on. And that's exactly what Dave Chappelle did. That's exactly what J. Cole just tried to do this past week.
Yo, I
with his
meant
Snow in the Bluff
to
record.
check out that No Name track. What was it called? I forgot.
I don't know that nigga.
Yeah,
chick.
it was something common, but I really don't like J. Cole.
I'm not a J. Cole fan either. I'm not really a fan of his. The Snow in the Bluff was decent. I listened to
Snow
a
in the
couple.
Bluff. That's the name of it.
Yeah, I listened to it.
Did you ever watch that movie?
No.
Oh, fucking you!
I knew it was familiar.
Next time it's on Netflix, watch it.
Okay.
Snow in the Bluff.
I'm not a big fan of it. I listened to the record and I was like, okay, that's cool, but I didn't, it wasn't the most entertaining record, but it was he wanted to express how he felt at the time, so it's like I respect it. I can't take that away from him. That's exactly what he's supposed to do as an artist. The whole Where's Ja thing was a joke because we're not really supposed to give a fuck about how celebrities feel about what's going on.
Ja Rule on the phone. Yeah. And that shit was real. Like, It was funny, but it was true.
Right.
And it made so much sense on different levels.
Exactly.
All right. But what else you been watching? So, Chappelle, anything Chappelle drop, I'm on it.
Right.
On it. Hands down. I watched it like 3 times.
Did you see the Five Bloods by the Spike Lee?
Nah, not
Spike
yet.
Lee movie?
Not yet. I heard it's great.
A great fucking movie, man. I mean, first of all, watching on that, I have an LG TV in my living room, and then I have like a bunch of Samsung TVs throughout the rest of the house. I like Samsung better, but that LG TV, for some reason, brought out such a great picture of that. I judge movies nowadays based on how it looks, how it looks on my TV.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a great, like it had its, it had its moments where it had like a back in the day type of look.
Yeah.
Like an old film type of look. But that movie was fucking awesome. I loved it. I loved it from the beginning to the end. Like it was just great. It had who's that main dude?
Delroy Lindo.
Huh?
Yeah, Delroy Lindo.
Delroy is which one is Delroy?
The old black dude, the one that looks like Meek's grandfather.
Right. Yes. And what was the last thing I seen that nigga in?
Romeo Must Die.
Okay. Okay. And it had two of the guys from The Wire. It had the one who was they were both cops, but one of them was higher up, and one of them was working with McNulty.
Oh, Wendell Pierce.
And the other one that's like, shit.
Shit.
So both of them were in it. And then the fourth guy, I don't know who he was. And then the fifth guy was, of course, Mr. Black Panther himself.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. But Chadwick Boseman was their man. They called the Five Bloods, but Chadwick Boseman died in the war in Vietnam. So it starts out with, I think the movie starts out with,
yo, listen.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
I was gonna say, don't spoil this one. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, but don't spoil this one.
So I'll brief it. It starts out. It's based on the fact that these 5 soldiers were in Vietnam, and and it starts off with Muhammad Ali talking about, I'm not joining the war to fight in Vietnam because they don't call me nigga. You know, they don't.
Ain't no Viet Cong call me a nigga.
Right. But it's a great fucking movie, man. I mean, I loved it from beginning to end.
Maybe I watched it.
Delroy was a Trump supporter. I'll spoil that one for you.
Oh.
He was definitely MAGA.
Oh.
What else I've been watching? I watched so Princess is going to law school. Congratulations to her. Yeah, she's been accepted in law school. She's getting set up. So she's been into all of these law shows on YouTube. I got her that book you sent me. She's been reading that. You know, she's just getting herself mentally prepared. We're trying to figure out how we're going to balance whether she goes back to work or whether she quits to go to school, and how we're going to handle that financially, which we pretty much will be all right. You know, no struggle. Yeah.
We'll work it
out. Right.
We've done more with less.
Right, exactly. She found this reality TV show called Sisters-in-Law. It's about these a bunch of these black women lawyers that are on the NAACP board for something. Whatever,
I saw that shit. It was on Bravo or something.
Something like that, but it was from, I think they only did one season back in like 2016. I'm not into reality TV, but that show was pretty damn good. I
follow one of them on Twitter. I think she's an AKA.
The cute one?
I don't know. Tiffany?
I don't remember. I don't remember that
Tiffany
name.
Esquire. That's what her Twitter handle was.
I love the show. Like all the characters were, all the ladies in there were pretty damn good. They're all smart, beautiful black women, older, younger. They get their little black woman attitudes and shit like that. But it was actually a great reality TV show to watch. I watched pretty a couple
episodes when it was out. I liked that. I just didn't get into it enough to sit down and wait for it to come back on.
I've watched so many fucking documentaries recently. Like I watched so many motherfucking
What's a really good
documentaries. One? I watched this one called, it was on Amazon Prime. It was called Every Two something. Damn it. I can't, let me see.
Yo, Amazon be having some real good, independent documentaries, movies, black movies. I love them for that.
Yeah, I watched this shit called The Uncomfortable Truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's a documentary about
climate change?
This white dude who found out that he actually did the digging and found out his ancestors were actually slave owners, because we know that not all white people in America were slave owners, only the rich were. But this particular white man, and he's not a rich white man, his wealth wasn't passed down.
That should stop. Oh, curse the meth.
Right. And he found out that his ancestors were some of the first slave owners in America. His mother is married to a black man, so his stepfather is black. I think that was the case. It was a little confusing. It was a little confusing because they were talking to the white dude and they were talking to the black dude. A lot of fucking history and truths getting passed on and just digging and shit like that. That was a good one. There was one called, I'm trying to find it, but it was called Every Two something. It was a documentary based on policing in America. And exactly, I think what I've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, but what I was talking about with in regards to police training, how they're the over aggressive training of the police and the mentality of I got to get home, so better them than me. You know, when it comes to not just Black lives but anybody's lives, their police training is based on better them than me. But you're the one that's out here sworn to protect and serve. But better you get home and they die at the hand, you know, of your, at the other end of your pistol, then, and we're not saying to go out there and die for anything. I wouldn't recommend that. But that better than me mentality is, I won't hesitate. It says,
Yeah, like,
I won't hesitate to pull my gun and shoot your ass to make sure I get home. And that's not the greatest mentality to give to people who are supposed to uphold law. Not only that, but it's basically, it's not a serve and protect, attitude.
that's to protect your ass, protect your
Right.
neck.
Right. It's a what do you call it? What is it called? I don't know. I try to say these things and I always forget. But save your ass. Save your own ass.
Self-preservation.
Right. Other than that, I started watching this Harriet Tubman thing, but I couldn't watch it. I started watching this Nat Turner shit too, and that shit was boring as fuck.
We know
I didn't finish I Am Not Your Negro, but I started watching this funny show by this what do you call this nigga? He's like a social media comedian, like an Instagram comedian.
What's his name?
Instagram funny dude, King Kieran Harris.
Yeah. I like him.
It's called That White People Shit.
I gotta check that out.
It's a show where he goes around and learns different things that we as Black people in the Black culture might be like, nah, that's some shit white people do.
Oh man,
like
I'm gonna check that out. It's on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's funny.
Right,
it's funny. He's real funny. He's really funny. I didn't even know who he was until I watched the show, but after watching so many documentaries and reading shit and being and reading all the news articles, watching crazy shit going on in social media, I was like, I need a break.
Yeah,
I need a break.
You gotta take a break from that shit.
Right. I need something funny.
Yo, I haven't watched anything. No, I haven't. I'm trying to think. Have I been watching anything like, good?
Did you see Knives Out?
No, but I watched.
That's on Amazon. That's with Chris Evans.
I watched something called Food to Live.
Oh, is it Eat to Live?
Maybe.
That's what is that? That's is that who made that? Is that Deepak Chopra?
No. It's someone like I don't know this guy, but it's a white guy. But it's 4 hours long, so I'll watch the first 30 minutes. So I'm gonna watch it in 30-minute increments.
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna take days.
Yeah, but one thing I watched that was really cool. It was like, if you are vegetarian and you are still eating milk, dairy or milk and eggs, you might as well eat meat. I was like, oh shit.
You might as well eat these nuts. Eat this meat. That's the way to say it. If you call yourself a vegetarian and you still eating dairy, suck my dick.
That's not true. No, but anything else? So Insecure wrapped up. What'd you think of the finale?
I'm happy, man. He got her pregnant. Like I said he would.
Yeah, you did say that.
He's gonna get her pregnant. He's gonna mess around and get that woman pregnant. He did it, and I'm proud of him.
So every week,
and now he's fucked up in the game.
So every week, we had an Insecure Zoom call with like 10, 15 people on it, and everybody gave their opinions.
Yeah. The season went by.
But like, the conclusion I came up with is some of these women are crazy.
Yeah.
like they just making up shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that wasn't in the show. One of the most interesting things from the conversation when Issa and Lawrence, it was like the second to last episode when he was like, "What are we?" And he was like, "What do you want us to be?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's a typical nigga response."
Yeah, that's a typical. I'm just trying to stay in them draws.
They're in a relationship. And I'm like, that's why y'all get fucked over.
That's not true.
Exactly. That's not true. Yeah. But no, real talk, I was just like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all made up a whole narrative that didn't exist in the show.
Right.
And people are like, oh yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
What?
This is how you get in a one-way relationship. Don't go down that street.
But she did in the last episode, she did say that to Nasty Nigga Nate.
Thank you. Nasty Nigga Nate.
She did say that to him. She was like, I hope you understand, I hope you're cool, but I'm with Lawrence. He was like, yeah, it is what it is. Now, it's funny because I got the vibe that he was just like, I'm going to just stay on deck, though, because I know this nigga's going, to fuck up. And eventually he did, He messed around and got Condola pregnant.
Yo.
I think it was a very impactful episode. I honestly think it was the best episode of the season.
I can see that. Yo, I thought it was real that Issa was like, is she keeping it? I was like, oh shit. You kind of a real one there.
That's the type of world we living in now. The type of America we living in. You don't have to keep that baby just because you're pregnant.
But I
same thing I told all my baby mamas.
That's not true.
Sorry.
I finished the second season with Rami.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali was in it. And I'm kind of mad at Rami right now.
Muslims, why would he do?
So
he said some racist shit.
Nah. So he started to get really into like the Muslim faith.
Yeah.
And Mahershala was the imam or the sheikh, whatever. And
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah, whatever. So he like was hanging out at the mosque. He was doing work at the mosque, the masjid. Yeah. And long story short, like Mahershala's daughter was there. Her name was Zainab.
Zainab?
Yeah.
That's kind of cute, I guess.
Fell into a relationship to get married.
Wow. That's pretty quick. I mean, it's Muslim, so I guess it is. That's the way they work. So
they get married, and then Rami fucks his cousin.
What was his name?
Her name was what the fuck was her name? Imani. And like, but he fucks her the day before he gets married.
So how the hell is that really the way that they work? Where it's just like, yeah, you like her? All right, y'all gonna get married like 2 days.
Nah. So the way it works is you guys enter into like courtship, the families meet, the father shake hands if they agree.
Yeah, I know. We trade goats and stuff like that. I get it.
And some cultures they exchange a dowry, and that's it.
Okay.
But so that was the last episode of the season.
But isn't the cousin foul for that?
Oh yeah.
Isn't the cousin more foul for that than Rami?
Everybody has a part in this, but I'm gonna fuck Rami up because it's his show. Nah,
that's crazy, man. I gotta get back into it. I couldn't.
I mean, you gotta sit through it. He got a buddy named Steve who's in a wheelchair, and Steve is a piece of shit. So yeah.
Another Spike Lee production shit that I watched today, actually. It's called See You Yesterday. It's about this little girl. It's a
Oh.
Spike Lee production, but he didn't direct it, and it's on. I believe it's on Amazon too.
It's on Netflix, I thought.
I'm wrong. It's Netflix. It's called See You Yesterday. It's about this little girl who and is based in New York. It's not a Spike Lee joint, but it's 40 Acres and a Mule film work production. So it's his.
Okay.
It's his. He produced it, but he didn't direct it.
Okay.
So
no still moving shots.
Nah, it's actually it's all like modern day shit.
Okay.
I think the movie came out. I think it was dated last year, like 2019.
Yeah, I remember it coming out. I didn't want to watch it because it was a very traumatic time in the news.
Yeah, right.
Not like now, and
yeah,
I probably won't watch it.
Same shit. The basis of it is this is based on this girl who's smart as shit, wants to get into, MIT or, Harvard or whatever, or Morehouse or Spelman. Spelman is
she
for the
can't
girls,
get
right?
into Morehouse because that's an all male university.
She has a best friend. Her best friend is a boy. It's a boy. Where when they were talking about it, she mentioned Morehouse for him. They, for her to be in Spelman and to be in Morehouse, and they
cross the street.
But basically, yeah. So basically, and I got a few friends. I got a couple of friends. One with the Morehouse, one with the Spelman. But he had to change his, he had to cut his dick off, change his identity, and go as a woman. So,
sounds like the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Just saying. But was the movie good?
It was good, man. It was based on a girl who, her brother got killed by the cops, and her friend built these time machines. Michael J. Fox is in the movie, actually, and she built this time. They built. This
I like to see him, Mike.
Yeah.
About still. Side note: do you know he had 4 kids after he was diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Oh, right.
Yeah, 4 kids.
That's cool, man. That shaky shit could make for a better stroke.
All right. So, the human operator.
Exactly.
So, they had a versus battle.
Yeah.
John Legend and Alicia Keys. Did you watch it?
Yeah, man. It's funny because I thought it was gonna be. I thought it would have been corny, man. But it was actually great. I liked it a lot. It's probably
one.
To be honest, I don't know. I might have to take.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate Alicia Keys. Hate her.
I don't like either one of them. Now,
John Legend is my nigga.
I don't like either one of them today. The today version of them because Alicia Keys is just boring. I just think she's straight boring. Like her attitude is boring. She talks in this monotone. She doesn't really have she doesn't seem like she has any kind of like excitement to her personality. And then John Legend has to be in every fucking #movement around.
I think that's because his wife drags him in that shit.
I'm pretty sure, but the fact that nigga was in Survivor and R. Kelly pissed me the fuck off. When I saw him in Survivor R. Kelly, I said, "Oh, get the fuck out of here, fucking John Legend, you stupid idiot."
That, and I'm not going to.
I know. You told me because you didn't want them. You didn't like the fact that they were bashing your hero and shit like that.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I'm an older man that love all women. So.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. And I'll turn around. Now, one thing I didn't know John Legend played the piano on Everything Is Everything by Lauryn Hill.
Yo, that shit bugged me out. I was like, oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo,
Man,
honestly, Alicia Keys played a lot of features.
She did. Yeah, she did.
And I was like, what the fuck have you done alone other than still Mashonda's husband?
Yeah, right. I won't tell your secrets.
But didn't John Legend. No. He didn't. But the live unplugged version, her background singer crushes her.
In that song or just period?
No, in that song.
In that song. Yo, even in the song, even in the actual song, he killed it. But that was she said that she worked on that with Tony Tone. So I figured it was one of them niggas.
Nah, it wasn't.
Background
Nah. So
in the actual recording.
I didn't know that. Yeah, in the actual recording, yes, it's Raphael Sadiq.
That was Raphael Sadiq? I
think so.
Oh,
or is that
killed it.
Yeah, Diary. Yeah, that's Raphael Sadiq.
He killed it.
Raphael Sadiq is like low key the man.
Yo, low key. He shouldn't be low key the man. He should be high key the man because he's fucking. Yeah. He's man. Listen, I feel like I heard an interview with him somewhere. I can't remember what it was.
He was on the Breakfast Club and it was pretty damn good when his album dropped.
Maybe it was the Breakfast Club, but I mean that nigga's life is crazy, and so
was the Breakfast Club interview. Honestly, I just don't think Alicia Keys is that talented.
She got hits though.
Vocally,
she played some bangers. She played some fucking bangers.
Vocally. Like if you listen to her voice, it's not that good. And I've been to a Alicia Keys concert. I've been to a John Legend concert, and John crushed that shit.
I haven't been to their individual concerts, but I think I've been in the presence of them on stage doing something. I absolutely love John Legend's music, but I also love Alicia Keys' old shit. And John Legend's recent album, the album he just came out with on Juneteenth, fucking great.
I gotta listen. I haven't gotten a chance because Tiana Taylor's album is like an hour and 43 minutes.
It really is.
Hey, bitch, it's gonna take me a week and a half to listen to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I can't listen to all that shit, man. And I listened to it, and her album is really good too.
I listened to the first 5 songs, and it was like dope. But I was like, hey, bitch.
I
ain't got the time for this.
After like 12 or 13, it starts to slow down. But there's one song, I think it's like number 15 or 16, one of the two. And that song is like, I was like, I'm going to cry if I keep listening to this shit.
Listen, some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. That shit was a bug when I listened to it. Like, this is good. But I don't have the time to go through an hour. That's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'd rather just watch a movie.
Yeah.
What else sexy ass?
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, she is. She is pregnant again. Iman Shumpert was on her album too. And,
track 2. Or is that track 1?
I think it's 2. He ripped it.
Yeah. He ripped it. Yeah. He did. He did a good job. I mean,
he's pretty good at rapping, yeah.
I wouldn't say he's pretty good. He did a good job.
Nah, I've heard of the records of his. He's definitely pretty good. He's definitely pretty good at what he does.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, he's nice. He got bars. He'll rip. Yeah, man.
I heard my back door open. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Oh shit.
Oh no. It's...
Okay.
Can you beep that in post production?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Nah. No, but it was a good week sonically. So I thought it was a good battle. I was thrown back that they weren't social distancing. They sat back to back at pianos. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, they weren't talking in each other's faces, so I guess you could say, they said, I think the CDC and the WHO came out recently and just said that you can't get it from touching surfaces.
Word?
Which was the main thing, because people believe I would literally leave my packages outside of the house for hours before I'd actually go get it, and then I come out with the Lysol and just spray everything and fucking. But they say you can't get it from touching surfaces, and they said that what is it called? Asexual? What do you call the people who antiseptic people? The ones that got it but don't have the symptoms?
Asymptomatic.
There we go.
I'm like asexual. What?
Yeah, you can't get it from them. You can't get it from them either. That's what just came out recently.
All right. Yo, lastly on this COVID thing. So I watched a press conference with Cuomo last week, and they were talking about like engaging in sex with COVID, and he was like, maybe you should stick your dick through something, some kind of barrier. I was like, a Glorio? And I was like, nice. This nigga is promoting glory holes.
Yeah, because even if you bought you like a fake vagina, you know, if the surface of it had corona, wouldn't you be scared that, you know, that you would get corona? But now they said that you can't.
That's a lot of thought about a fleshlight, my nigga.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't own one.
So you borrow it?
I'll send it back to you in a week, in a few days.
Make sure you disinfect it. I don't want corona. All right.
Corona
so
opinions.
everybody, you know what? It's time for the beat off.
Yeah, beat off, baby. Talk about nice segue, right?
Yeah, I think that was the perfect time for the beat off conversation. So everyone, we sit back and we in our group chats and we try to come up with verses, like our version of verses battles.
Yeah.
So we did rappers and producers, but now we did Usher and JT a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do Chris Brown versus Trey Songz. First, I think I
am. Yeah, I can't remember who went first last time.
I think you did that. All right. Stay with me.
Shout out to YouTube that will not even a little bit let us put the beat off on YouTube, because they will kick that shit back and be like, nope, you got copyrighted music on here that's not yours, nigga.
I'll throw it on Facebook. As long as I put I do not own the rights to this music, they let it live. All right. You ready?
Yeah, man. Hit me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Nah, I lost it. I can't hear it now. Why can't I hear it? I hear it a little bit, but it's in the background.
Yeah, I'm playing it in the background.
All right, there we go. Now I can hear it.
I'm just waiting for the hook to start. For two reasons. I'm only getting for the bitches and the drugs. The bitches and the drugs. Yeah, that shit was a lifestyle.
I gotta match that shit, man. I gotta match that shit. So
what
how
you
am I
got?
gonna match it? Woo! Starting off, popping off.
All right.
Tell him, Wayne, I wasn't born last night. I know these hoes ain't right. Phone last night.
That's not
ring
true.
on the heart, ring on. Word. 11 for me. What? That's not true. Serious bitch, no flamingos, and I did everything but trust these hoes. CB, hit him with it. And what? Broke nigga. These hoes ain't loyal. Woo!
Words to live by.
These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah.
Shit. I'm not gonna lie. I love that song.
Yeah.
Yo, when I was going through, so everyone I have Trey Songz, as Holly has CB.
Yeah.
I didn't really I knew that I didn't really have a chance with Trey, but the music I was able to find, I was like, oh shit, I like this nigga a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I remembered he ruined R&B.
Whoa.
You ready?
Yeah.
Everybody, I hope you had fun listening to our beat off. Everybody, if you like what you hear and you hear what you like, come back for more. It's me, the DEP. You can follow me on Twitter, IG at DEP_sins. Again, this is the Sorry I'm Not Sorry podcast, the movement we hear. Turn it over to my best friend.
ITZHOLLE on all social media platforms, man. Go check out my my hashtag movement, Black Lives Matter rap challenge. I put myself out there with a verse, and I want people to...
can you put that verse in the episode, maybe in the halftime?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I'll do that.
Hey, cool.
Good idea. Good idea.
All right, everybody, if you fuck with us, you stuck with us.
Who's it for me?